Hi, welcome to Sass of Sabrina. This is the channel where I try one new thing a week and post however it has turned out. I hope to inspire you to try something new of your own or make you laugh through how my projects turn out. Unfortunately, this week I'm not trying anything new. I had a request for hair tips, flat iron tips. So as you can see, my hair is naturally curly. So I'm just gonna go through my hair and show you how to curl two different ways and to flat iron without getting that like straight sharp look on the end. Those are the most requested things I have for the many years of hair that I've been doing. So I thought I would just share it. I'm gonna start at the bottom. I'm gonna be looking both in the viewfinder and in the mirror. I hope that works out for viewing purposes. So start at the bottom. I always find it always depends on your hairline and how thick and thin your hair is, but I find if you make a section that's like around your earlobe, from earlobe to earlobe straight across, that's a good section to either flat iron or blow dry or curl or work with. And then your next section is going to be the height of your ear, and then you can either, depending on how thick or thin, you can divide this section into two and so on and so forth. So just make sure everything is clipped well. Depending on what you're doing, you could probably be able to divide this section into either 2 or 3 or 4, again depending on how thick your hair is. So for this one, I will turn it from like a natural curl to more of just a curl. I would always recommend curling away from your face. It's just more of a flattering look. When you curl towards your face, it's just a little bit more juvenile. Unfortunately, I am gonna go with my own curl pattern, so I'm gonna go towards my face, down here anyway. Actually, now that I think about it, I'm gonna show you 3 different ways to curl. So your basic one, start at your top, give your hair a bend. That is how you create the curl. And the slower and smoother you go through your hair, the stronger of a curl it's gonna be. The less hair you have in the flat iron, the stronger of a curl it's gonna be. So I lost the ends when I kind of glided through that, so I'm just gonna grab them and go through those again. If you have a good professional flat iron, they will have a heat gauge on it, and the guide that comes with the flat iron will tell you what's recommended for that specific flat iron for your hair type. I highly recommend going by their guide. Each flat iron is a little bit different. So once again, put the flat iron in, give it a bend, and if you can keep bending the flat iron all the way through to the ends, the better. So as you can see, it's just a little bit of not so individual ringlety curls. It just took the natural curl look out of it. I do recommend brushing it or combing it before every flat iron technique that you use, whether you're going straight or not. So in this look, it's going to be more of a wave all the way down the hair. Start at the top, start with an out, because that's how you create volume. Going from concave to convex, and then back to concave. So you're just like rocking the flat iron through the hair. I actually can't see that, so I have no idea how it turned out. So I'm going to go closer to my face, and I need the mirror for this one. So make a concave. Flip it so that you're doing a convex, and then flip it so that you're doing a concave. So start at the top, bevel it around so that you're making like a concave, convex, rock it the other way, concave. When you're doing the rocking back and forth technique, I do find the skinnier the sections, the better. And you can mix and match any of these techniques. The concave convex one, where you're rocking it through the hair, really helps create that beachy look. And you can always just pick up any little pieces and touch them up after the fact. Okay, so for this look, it's just your standard hold your flat iron up and down. This will create more of like a curl ringlet look. Give it a bend, because that's what creates the curl. Go slow, because that's what gives the curl lasting ability. Next piece, brush through, hold up and down, give it the bend. You can hold that any which way, like if you find this a little bit more comfortable, or more control with your flat iron, whatever works. Don't wring your hands through the hair as soon as it's out of the flat iron. Let the hair cool down so that it actually has time to set in. You don't always have to go right up to the scalp, and that will help change the look also. And then wring your hands through, either now or at the end, with like some kind of a serum. This one I'm going forward and under just because that's the way the hair naturally wants to be. Generally only go over your sectioning once and go slow. The more you go over, greater the chance of making your hair heat damaged. And of course, never flat on your hair when it's damp. So obviously you can still curl straight hair with a flat iron. You don't have to have curly hair to be able to do this. The one side of my hair is cut asymmetrically, so it probably won't look like it makes sense, but that's because it doesn't. So I have no idea how it looks. I'm just showing you the techniques. And I don't even know if I've missed some pieces, so we'll just keep rolling. Okay, so those are the 3 different curly techniques. The hold the flat iron straight, bend, and go through, rocket, or spiral curl it, hold the flat iron straight up and down, bend it, and then go through. So now I'll show you a straighter look. So when you want to flat iron your hair straight, obviously you do need to start at the root and slowly make your way down. Give it an ever so slight bevel at the last like ½ inch. And that's how you avoid like those perfectly straight ends that just stick straight out. So start at the top, slowly glide through, and slight bevel at the end. Start at the top, slowly glide through, and slight bevel when you get to the ends. So if you have straight hair and you're curling it, yours won't look as fluffy. Mine's just naturally curly and just kind of goes frizzy on me. Whatever anti-frizz or serum or oil you have at home that you like to use, now would be the best time to put it in, and just quickly run it all over. If you're curly hair, obviously pinpoint those areas that go the frizziest on you, especially around the hairline. So once your look is completed, if there's still some ends that bug you, like right here is bugging me, literally just take the whole section and give it a bevel, and it's just flowing a little bit better now. Same on the other side. So it ended up a little bit on the wavy side, which is kind of nice, obviously, because it was curly prior. I'm happy with how it turned out, and this is how it would look. Thanks for watching my video. I hope it helped. Stop. Go.